Buongiorno. Hi. Welcome back. It's another installment of LA Noire. We are back this week. Well, it's the start of our streaming week. So, from Thursday to Mondays, I am all yours. And hopefully, like, you're with me too. But we'll get to that another point. But hello. He's looking at us and he's like, we gotta move. So we gotta go. Let's go. I don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money? No, you just look like you're made of money.
We gotta go
on
talk to a guy. Although I missed the first bit because I was making a tea. I should have watched back at the end of last time's episode. Or I could have just waited a moment until I understood the case. Will you get in the car? Thank you. Okay, let's go.
Get this.
Da-da.
Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in.
Fire to the
Fire
hotel.
brigade come and put it out. Couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, I've set fire to Phelps!
Wasn't me. Carry on.
Did they send some uniforms around to get her? No, that's the best part. The desk sergeant, he gets his...
I missed the conversation. If I went the long way around, then maybe.
There's a little sneak.
Is this guy in the back?
That's him in the back, Cole.
Aha. Oi.
Want a tip? Freddie.
Geez.
You're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
No.
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative? Tell us about the reefer,
The
Fritz.
alternative. What is the
Another good
alternative? I
Samaritan.
don't know what the
Answer
alternative is.
question.
Grass comes from Tijuana.
Tijuana?
50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes
We
by
need
the name
names.
Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. Where do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
It's true. Let's go.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope.
50
Crazy.
pounds of dope. I wonder where that will get you these days. If I can find my car. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Let's go. Oh, he's in. Okay.
You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Oof. Just doing it for the drugs, huh? Will you mind?
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Sorry, but we got drugs bust. We need to crack a drugs bust. Maybe next time. It started off so well. It was like, let's do all the side stuff, you know, when it comes up and everything. And now I'm like, yeah, let's just do the case. Whoop. Oh my god.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Take your time. We're being shot at, you know. Oh. Man down. Oh, we gotta watch it again. Hurry up. Like, how do they know the police unless, like, they're familiar with the faces? Because aren't they just dressed like every other person in this place?
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
No! God. Oh, my hat. I don't know why you got up like that for. Okay, we don't have to, I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this bad. Third time lucky. We can do it. We can do
Call
it.
for help. I'll try and find a way in.
We can do it. Do. Right. It took my hat off again. How's he? Stand here for a minute, that'll help. Come back up. Thank you so much for the follow! I would do better, but we're in a gunfight at the moment. Shh. Okay, No, we can do this! We're not skipping! Okay. So... It's, nice weather we've been having the last few days. Making small talk while we go through. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have got up. Maybe wait, and then go around, and then that time I could, do the sneaky sneak behind them. Oh, we got us. No. Okay. I'm not doing that again. Give it a minute. Stop hitting me. Oh. Right.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Deadly force. Go across. Go.
Throw out the guns.
Run.
Weapons on.
No. No. Get him. Oh. I was gonna tell you, man. I wasn't doing that again. I was not doing that again. We ain't doing that.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Just move along, sir. Please. Right.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story told itself.
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
The body. Interesting. Interesting. Not interesting.
Silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Silver dollar. This pocket.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Wait. I don't know if there's anything in the other side. No, okay. Just a test, because you never know. A gun. So it's not all interesting to you. Okay, first. I think.
No good to me.
Soup. I guess he likes a lot of soup.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
His face.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Okay, so there's nothing else in this room.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
What about over this way? Pistol.
Nothing significant.
Nothing significant. It's a gun. You crazy, sir?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Nothing significant. It's a pistol. Shouldn't that, you know, be somewhat significant?
These are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Whole lot more soup. Is you just stand in my way? Blah.
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so. Oh. Keep tapping everywhere. Tappy. Just keep tapping everywhere, see what happens. I don't think so. First. Who puts bullets
Junk.
in a bread tin? Would you need bullets in a bread tin?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Means he jumped as well. You can't fool me, idiot. Secret.
Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup? You hungry or something, Phelps?
Soup. But is it soup? It's not.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Mm-hmm. Boop.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight.
Mm-hmm.
Dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it.
Possibly.
Let's wait and see how this plays out.
I think we're done. Don't think there's anything else that we could search for within here. Sorry about your job. Okay, so now we gotta go to the soup. We gotta go get some soup. Come on then. Hang all day.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback
Probably a
from
lot.
Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Hot damn.
Any available units, the 484 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar.
Alright, we're here.
Handle
Let's.
Code 2 identified.
Move.
Any available units, the 484 suspect to be taken into custody.
If we're here, we might as well do it, hadn't we?
Detective Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the Fifth. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
What are we doing?
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
In here, with the paper. Gotta go incognito.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade the 5th. Oh yes, cornflakes. Exactly what I wanted.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
Playing hide and seek, Mac?
Shh. I'm not here. Stop looking at me.
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
LAPD, you're both under arrest.
What are you doing? Yes, fake it till you make it, kiddos. Boy, oh boy.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Ambulance required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance.
Suspects? Dang.
Roger that, 11K. All units be advised, the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4. Suspects are down.
Cheers, my dude.
I need to go over the case now.
It's been a pleasure. I think. I don't entirely know. But while he drives, you know what time it is, don't you? Oh, balls. I'm dropping everything on the floor now. It's tea time, as I was going to say. Until I got rudely interrupted by a loyalty card fell on the floor. Move the mic away from my face so you don't hear me like slur.
Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
Nice cars you got, my dudes.
LAPD, who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Yeah, that's right.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog.
I am married, sir. I'm a married man.
But he loves watching them leave.
What are you? Don't do. What are you doing?
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the
That's what you get for playing one-handed.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on?
We're gonna ask you some questions.
Sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude.
There's no reason for you to be rude.
We can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
No, it's not, because we have proof.
We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on it.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Sure.
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Why is she walking like that? Alright.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
I'm looking. There's Cruz.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Okay. Soup company.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Don't lie to us.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Yeah. Soup.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
So shifty.
Mr. Parnell,
Stop it.
do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military
Can't
conflicts.
deal with these people
You know,
anymore, can we?
We sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Can't deal with them. Alright, what about the brothers?
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not
You gotta
involved in
stop this,
I'm
sir.
getting enough grief from Washington.
We don't have
There's
time.
an investigation going on in
We need
Palm Beach.
answers.
Like a guy
And you're
should
not
be able to turn a buck
helping
while
us.
the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay.
But you're inside
Tell
man.
us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts in Booker's.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is
Didn't
at
look
night.
shifty, but
Night shift finishes
still don't trust
around
him.
midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
I bet he does. Does in the night shift when nobody's
We'd
here,
like to take a look around the factory
and
floor.
then fills it all with
I hope we won't have to shut down
the bad
line.
juju stuff.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around my
'Cause that's not very good, is it? That's awful.
I hate
Can't be running a business like this, sir.
This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
It's going on a factory tour. Doopy doopy doop. I ran into a wall because I wasn't paying attention to this way. Shh. Bother me. Do, do, do.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Alright. You're doing a good job.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
I hope you all enjoyed your time at Parnell's Soup.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
Howdy.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
Thank you. Alright. What is a repeat business?
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
It's another silver
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Does it though? Alright, my book. What about the soup?
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
You get a shipment once every 2 weeks.
Stop lying to us. Things are gonna be so much better if you stop it.
It's delivered here at night. Jorge gets it canned up. From here it gets sent all over the country.
What about the market?
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Well, you must do because you all
You're a
have
liar, Sergio.
a silver
You're
dollar.
in it, and I'm gonna break you
Silver
for it.
dollar.
You're loco,
Sorry.
Paca. I got
I
nothing
don't
to
know
do
what's
with Juan
going on.
Garcia.
Eh.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho.
But why
Guy is
can't
an
you just
aberration.
be nice
He
and
gives out
stop
the silver
lying to
dollars.
us?
Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Nope.
Is that a serious question?
Thank
That's
you.
it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
Yeah, we will.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
Or unless we need to do a shootout and then we're gonna stop blasting. So
I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell
thanks,
so bad.
Toots. Is Toots a good word for ladies? I don't know. See you later, Toots. Let's get in.
How many years have you been in Viceroy?
Says we go to
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
Twin.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
Twin. Thank you.
The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? If you asked Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Units
I don't know what that is.
identified.
He hit me. I probably should have turned then. Woo! Coming through. Coming through. Squeeze. Okay. Coming through.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Ooh, we stake out.
these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at
A B-Wagon?
20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
Oh. Things are gonna get messy.
LAPD, nobody move!
And he's gonna run for it.
I'll take my chances.
Run! Oi! Didn't really get very far, did you? Why did you run?
Whatever you're
Idiot.
carrying, hand it over.
Drugs.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in?
Well,
Be glad
you
I
ran
didn't shoot
when we
you.
told you to stop.
I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your
I
head.
want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Another silver dollar.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
Boop, boop.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
It's not where all the drugs are coming from.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Alright. Knowledge of EJ.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's
Because
at
you
risk.
have a silver dollar,
What makes me
idiot.
part of their gang?
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest
Why
have
does
them
this
as
guy
well.
just keep lying and lying
Silver
and lying
dollars
to
are
us?
his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
We're gonna go kick his ass. Soup.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You
What
want to
does
try
this
saying
guy's
that
do?
again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Alright.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing.
How do you know?
He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Don't look shifty.
Continue.
So I'll give him
I was
that.
already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Best we can do. These guys' deals, man. He didn't lie to us and act a little shifty. He wouldn't be in the situation now, would you? No siree. We're back. Fetching some more soup. I do like soup. I kind of carry on with that soup conversation. I do like soup.
Moving 50 pounds a week.
But
that's a lot of soup cans.
I don't like smooth soup. I don't like with like
Moving
lumps
dope around the country
and
to
bits
select
in it.
grass
I think
hop.
that's just
Local weed gets
a bit too weird
distributed
for
in the
me.
usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron
Weird.
character.
Soup.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
All right, move.
Let's go make a mess.
Move. Let's go.
Got your back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Oh my goodness. Man down.
Stay down.
Oh, hello. Bye. So much flashing going on. Ooh.
You're clear. Go.
Whoop. Whoop. Where you going? This is still really fun. Ah, no. Go on.
All clear? I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Yeah. See?
Detectives. Found
Oh.
something here you probably want to see.
Okay. Open.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Interesting. I don't think relevant, no. A silver dollar.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Ooh.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It does.
It certainly does.
That's who I've just shot. Is it? I don't know.
Yet another silver dollar.
So many dollars.
Must be $1,000 here.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money.
It's a drug bust.
Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you.
Oh.
It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work
I
out
feel
what
like
it
that
says?
goes there. And maybe... Aha!
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Oh.
Would I ever?
If you have it.
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. I can't promise nothing. It usually is a bloodbath. I mean, everywhere we kind of go happens to be a bloodbath. Oopsie. Sorry about your flaws. Come on, my dude.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
It's true. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Of course I wouldn't. It's locked.
Locked. We need another way in.
Psh, I can do that. Easy peasy. Ooh. Ooh.
Yep, that'll work.
Let's go.
Full house. It's over 5. God damn it.
Cover the back door, Roy.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mine shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky.
Throw out the guns.
Help stop him then. Are you not dead? Thank you. I don't know how that one guy didn't die in the first place.
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Why are you a moron?
Stay in cover!
What are you doing? What? Wait till he pops up. And then shoot, you know?
Get in cover!
The son of a bitch is...
What? Come on. West side to reload. Let's take a look at running scream at it.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
Yes.
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Is he gonna try and pay us off?
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps.
Yes.
But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing the dope ring.
Did it. Another
Reefer is
case.
almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps.
Okay.
The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck.
Yeah.
Sanders
Kid.
is no longer your problem.
Even though he's not a kid and he's an adult, but still. Yeah, kid. We did it all.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd.
Bum, bum, bum.
You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Hot damn.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
Hot damn.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that? That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
I mean, he has a point, though, doesn't he? You know, like, he's crying and in pain, and he was sadly going to pass already. And he just kind of helped him along the way. Nothing wrong with that. But I can see why you kind of be upset about it.
I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Boom, 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 boom. I mean, at least I'm not doing The Incredibles anymore, right? Oh, stupid.
Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Hot damn. Put $50 on him? Sheesh.
Let's get a ringside seat.
Go on, mate. Kick his ass. Go on. Who put a chair in there then?
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
So was he supposed to take?
God damn you, Alan! You get out here right now!
Step back. LAPD. What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple 100 other people. Stand aside.
Oi.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and
Look, man. He was paid to take a loss.
Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
You just gotta do it, you know?
I doubt it.
He doubts it.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Don't ask me to remember them numbers, because you'll never do. You'll never take me alive, coppers. Another glove? I doubt it.
Irrelevant.
What if it was relevant? You know what I mean? I don't know why you're following me, folks. That's just weird. Ah, a newspaper. Boom, boom.
You look troubled.
Oh, the man. Oh.
Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong.
You don't have my confidence, because I'm going to tell everybody.
I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. Like, we shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't.
No.
We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments. The developments in question are housing projects for former
This takes so
servicemen.
long. I know it's supposed to be like, you know,
Will come from
talking
the
about
sale of the properties, and your
stuff and things.
investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
We got a case to solve, my dude. Aha, we did it. Oh, we're going back. Okay, hold on. Hold on, ready? Okay, let's go. Just go fight some people. There's nothing else here, is there? No. Okay. Window. Looks like a pretty nice window. Kind of seems irrelevant, to be honest. But
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me. Roy,
hi.
You out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Bye.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Is he joking with me? How can I help, Detective?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is
the
Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate
You know the
it.
place? Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Not a very nice place then.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset.
Oh my god.
See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Nothing wrong with my suit, sir. Yeah? Where is my super suit? Although at this point it is detective suit. It's my detective outfit.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names.
Hmm.
Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Thank you. Alright.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
How can I help, detective?
You got a problem?
Oh yes, the only door with a golden doorknob.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Voices.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
3 blondes.
Okay. What is this?
I guess the fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
We going to the movies.
Does Albert have somebody special?
I hate all the good ones.
Anyone in his corner
Really?
to fight?
I just hate people who do that with chocolates. Eat all the good ones, leave the bad ones in the box.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive
Why would you
taste.
fill that out
Albert has his work
and
cut
then
out
leave?
for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Dun dun dun. I believe we are done.
This angle
All
feels
right,
a real love
let's go
interest.
after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Okay, now we're done. And has he walked off? Has he left me? He's left me? Look how
Has that just been paid?
rude. That's not our car. That's our car. I kind of don't have words for that.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Push-ups. Ugh. Tone. Did it.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
It's like a mouse. It's cheap.
LAPD, ma'am.
Hello.
We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as
Thank
sweet
you.
as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Let's go. Do do do. I forgot which room she said.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun.
Oh.
Like hitting.
Dare you knock my hat off. Will you move?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Maybe. No.
I don't probably want to know what that's for.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Then what did you buzz to do it?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Look.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Well, that's not something you'd want to stick in your pocket, would it?
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Probably not a lot. One in 100, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a betting man.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
I'm not a betting person. Bum, bum.
Scania sails from New York.
Is there anything on the back? Because it is a postcard. Maybe not. Okay, we're done.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions.
I know you just got socked in the face. We need to talk to you.
Anything wrong?
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Pretty hard.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Okay, where's the guy?
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Don't lie. Because you was in his hotel room.
You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Yes, we can. Don't.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall.
What a woman.
We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Okay. What about the odds?
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room.
She keeps lying to us, doesn't she?
Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
No, you don't.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on
Oh,
it.
this woman.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
Just don't lie to us. Keep telling everybody in these situations.
I
Don't
got a
lie.
few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Just keep doing it.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump.
Yeah, you hump.
And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle it.
Everybody's money. Because I bet a lot of people took that loss.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
You're welcome.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff.
Yep.
I say stake her out. See where she goes.
In this trash hole, it's probably a very lovely place. I'm very sorry, ma'am.
tail this broad. Don't let her get
Just
away.
walks
but don't
away
get
so
spotted.
calmly.
I'll bring up the car behind you.
I think I remember playing. I think every time that I played this, I think I ended up like, I think I failed it so many times because I just kept being detected. Because I'm not a very good detective, clearly. Just like that. I thought I could get behind the wall. Like, it was just, clearly I'm not that good enough. Let's try that again, shall we? This is what half the thing takes, is me just failing.
I'll bring up the car behind you.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Too much slack. I'll get
So
closer.
get up then. Doopy doop doo. Newspapers, telephones.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
If I stand behind some people, maybe you won't be noticed as much. Okay, grab on. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doopy doo. Duck. Shit! Ooh. Not very good at this, am I? If we stay by the windows. Look, I can still see you, idiot. Oh my god. How? How? What did all those go in? Oh no, okay. I thought maybe she would turn in.
Too much slack.
Oh,
Get closer.
slack. Oh, hi Jimbo. We are stalking a woman who, like, her boyfriend, and morning, well, evening, morning, evening. Her partner is a boxer, and he didn't take the loss and took all the money, and she's in on it, and we need to find out why and what she's doing with it. But I'm good, thank you. How are you? How are you doing on the fine morning? It's weird to say that when it's evening here. behind the car, get behind the car, get behind the car, get behind the car. Look. Genius. Shh. What do you do that for? Not you. Oh. Oh, that is great to hear. I'm really glad you're awesome. Hopefully she doesn't see us. Stay behind the tree. Duck. Do you have any plans for your day? She can't see us, that's a good thing. Just get over the fence. Don't turn you around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Go, 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 go. We did it! Oh, was it like 4th time's the charm or something? Ooh. Not very secretive, is it?
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
She's gonna take the cash. Let's go. Oi!
The cop they've been
A blonde
talking about
woman
on the
just
radio?
came in here.
Want another comment?
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600.
Oh my god.
Clean me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
You know what this calls for?
What are you
Detective
doing?
work.
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Ah. Be sure to the drugstore.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Did it. Genius. Thank you, sir. Whoop. That's what you get for not being able to get through a door, isn't it? Get in!
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Insurance at 1658 North Cherokee.
Wasn't me.
KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Maybe both. Maybe she'll only give him a little bit and keep the rest of herself. I'm not saying that I would do that, but... Alright, technically, I think I kind of would do that. Shh, don't tell nobody. Well, I'll just stand there and get in.
Detectives Phelps.
Sure, I was in here earlier doing another mission.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up.
4,000.
Took me to the cleanest.
Sheesh.
4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Thanks. Ugh, what'd you do that for? Yellow cab.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Phelps.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send one round.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Hey.
Sugar Ray.
Tell us who
Not
Ray
now,
is.
Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense.
Don't know
of
his
humor.
Ray, but tell us who Ray is.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Where's my car? Location. We gotta go, Rays. Go, 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 go.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the Limeys, especially where a fight's concerned.
The
A mistake
Limeys.
we can't seem to stop
What's a
making.
Limey? That's some American thing, I don't know that. Tell me your secrets. There's a cab. I'll tell the cab.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not.
How about you drive?
Don't get
Can't
too
be boss.
close. She must be inside.
Just take him to the cleaners. That suitcase is real heavy now. All that moolah in it.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
What if I just beep the siren on? You think that would, like... Yeah.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Nope. Shut up.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
I didn't know we were stopping.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Maybe once we finish tailing him, we'll do that. Like as he drives past, I'll just flip him on. Thank you.
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Looks like she's giving him what he's owed. It's like, honest, Mr. Cab Driver, we're just going in the same direction you're going. Nothing to it.
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Incognito. He just sat down with a paper in hand.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Oh, snap. How did you get away so fast? I was just there. Oh.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Oh no. She down.
Away. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
But there's nobody there. I was right
Using
there.
his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
What?
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
How rude. And the crowd.
The Egyptian Theater.
We're going to the movies.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Sorry, boys. I probably could have just jumped out the window, couldn't I? Because he clearly did it. Okay. Get in, please. Yep. Okay.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
At least he didn't shout at me this time. Every time I crash, he's like, Phelps! God damn it! And I always play the instance like it just wasn't me.
Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Let's go. We got a movie to catch. Sorry, a criminal to catch. It's not the time to be in movies, you know.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Nice place. Can we not go up? I'll go up. Exactly. There's always time to see a movie, but I don't think this is the right time.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
This film doesn't look very good.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
You're interrupting the film, alright? I'm trying to watch a movie, and in you come, shouting and screaming, blasting your guns. What's a gal supposed to do to see a movie, man?
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Took my ass off as well.
Come on, Cole. I'll look at that man. Hammond too when I find him.
Can you grab my hat? Can't grab my hat either.
Find some cover!
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Sir, language? Oh! We did it.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
But he just took everybody's money and left.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager
love triangle.
and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
It's never
No,
good, is
sir.
it?
Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Doobie doo. Hey, not many questions in that one. Kind of weird. We got 5 stars, baby. That's what we like to see. 5-star case. Okay, and then the naked
187 at
city.
5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Get over there, man. Oh, we're going.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Yeah.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge
Dysfunctional
me
couple?
my arm the same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Come on, darling. It's time we're a dysfunctional couple now. So, I guess we gotta start acting like a couple.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff? Are you going
This
to
obviously
tell me?
goes deeper.
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Are we though?
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning.
Sorry.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415
Don't have time.
7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identified.
You're paying for every last scratch.
Am I though? It seems to get fixed after every scene we do. Yeah, that's right. It's casually downstairs.
Second floor. Apartment 6.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Lit.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see
Hey.
you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She
It's
called
always in the tub.
We heard Carruthers think.
Never have a nice relaxing bath without getting murdered.
Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure.
That's what we hear, isn't it? To look around. Honestly, kind of pretty big waste of our jobs being here.
Phelps?
Mal.
Hi.
We've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Nice ring.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Some bite marks on her arm.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Why'd you put bite marks?
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick. and there wouldn't
Okay.
have been much of a struggle.
We haven't looked around the
So
place
find
yet.
some guys who recently bought cigarettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Sorry. Sorry.
It doesn't appear to be
Interesting.
connected.
Man's jacket.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
So. Pills.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Hmm. Oh snap!
We should speak to a doctor. Probably both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
That's right. With you in a moment. We got stuff we gotta do. Move.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Been a modeling assignment.
Could have been.
It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Expensive lady. Oh my god. It's a hidden message. Okay. Have we found... Oh. Now's not the time to be doing this.
Nope.
Oh snap.
Optimistic, Cole.
Okay, I believe we found everything. Yeah. Hello, lady.
I'm here to try and
Let
help
us
Julia.
talk to
Do you
you.
mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
Maybe.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there?
Who is this Mr.
I don't
Henderson?
know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay. How about your state of
Was Miss
mind?
Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, why has she got sleeping pills?
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep.
Barbiturate.
You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pills.
I'm finding it too much
The
to
things she hid in there.
to understand name.
I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
No. What about your personal life? Her personal life.
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Well...
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia
Why is
had
there a
men stay
smoking
here.
jacket around?
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Well...
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking.
An older distinguished man.
He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What about your relationship?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it
So
seems like
shifty.
there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay. I think we're done. I like to think we're done.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Thinks his old boss man.
Called it right? He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't
He's
know.
gone up in the world.
I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
In the bin. Are you an idiot?
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
If you're gonna drug
Autopsy
somebody,
will confirm it one way or another.
right?
I think our work is done here.
Don't put the evidence in the bin outside in the hallway. That's just not gonna do anything, is it? Like. Oh, lady. Okay, where are we going? We're going to the doctor's office. When he eventually gets it.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Well, it's a point, I think. Alright. Why did you stop? It's people. Let's drive. I should really be talking about myself, shouldn't I? Oopsie. Okay. Let's go talk to the doctor. Fifth floor.
Here, Stoneman, Office 505.
505. Let's go. Boop.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Ow. We're coming in, whether you like it or not.
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD.
Oh,
We'd
didn't
like
even
to see
move.
Dr. Stoneman.
Saw my hair out.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
Yeah.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it,
We're
sister.
not. We're not
Dr.
being rude.
Stoneman,
We're just.
I have some gentlemen
asking.
from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Thank you.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica.
Yes, it
Dr.
is.
Stoneman, we are investigating
I'm very
the death
sorry,
of one of
but
your patients.
it is somebody's just
Julia
died.
Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Let me talk to you about the lady.
Privilege, detective.
Okay, your relationship.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Obviously good enough to give her
Julia Randall has been your
benzo.
patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not
The Benzedrine.
illegal, detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Additional
You wrote
medication.
Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know,
Too shifty.
Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Well, that's all we need for now. But I got my eye on you, Doctor. Okay, you can go back in there. Cheers, Toots. Did we need anything else from in here first? Probably not. Let's go. Just walks back in going, really sorry, but I've got pain in my elbow. Kind of fake it till you make it. You're giving him, like, you know, you're giving him a hard time. You know, shutting him down, screaming at him and everything, going, did you do it? And then going, by the way, I got this pain. What can you do?
He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
A big kind of funny.
Reaction after the death of the young patient.
One of the things I kind of do if I was a detective. Shout and scream at somebody and then go, what am I at? Do you mind? The dress store. Go, go, go.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
I thought about a turn. I thought about it. Right, how fast can we drive into this thing without it, like... Ugh, that was rubbish. Just wanted to make it look a spectacular crash before you, like, cut out into a cutscene.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD,
Hello.
ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some
No.
inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Not anymore. She's dead.
She was found dead this morning.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. That sounds really hard. I wasn't laughing at the fact that this woman had just died. Okay, I was laughing at the fact that the conversation that played on. I want to shut up. Employment
How long
history.
had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Okay.
Could you tell
She's not
us why
shifty.
you let Miss Randall
So that's a
go?
good thing.
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her
Of
than
course
they
they
were
were.
in the wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends
Mm-hmm.
here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much.
Yes.
Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Okay.
She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Oof.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson.
That's a very big
Would have cost
pearl.
Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Did you do it?
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is
She's
your
not
beau.
shifty.
Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business.
Of course he does.
He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay, Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Weirdly enough, I met
She
a
was
guy
wearing a
today
sapphire engagement
because
ring.
I was at a little like career fair thing, looking at like my small business
That's all for now,
sort of
Miss
thing,
Swanson.
and I met a
Would you
guy
ask your
called Mr.
fiancé to
Henderson
visit
today, which
Hollywood
is very
police
weird.
station? It would be very
And I was
helpful
like, I'm
to
sure
our
I've heard that name somewhere before. I didn't
Now,
realize
wait a moment. I don't
the
think I'll pass on
game
that message until you
I'm
tell me why
playing
you're asking all these questions.
has a guy called Mr. Henderson.
Julia Randall was found
It's a
dead
very
this
weird
morning.
coincidence. Probably isn't, but to me, I was like, oh my god,
Oh, no.
Henderson.
Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Wow. Sheila. Oh, phone.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
We gotta go. We gotta go. And making me drive. He always sits in the car. So rude. Let's go to the hospital. Turn. Turn. Turn.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Oh, cheers. I just have to just call us a dysfunctional couple. I think he likes me. thought that would have cut off sooner before I actually ran that guy over. I am so sorry. Oh, okay. We're fine. We're cool. Cool as a cucumber. Hey.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
Cruising confirms
thank
two
you.
sets of hands,
Ooh.
so we have two killers.
Ooh,
Death was
okay.
caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down?
Hydrate,
here to
people.
gloat? We already heard
I'll stretch first before I hydrate because I don't want to like hydrate and then
Something else to show you.
take a drink and then stretch because I don't think
All
that'll be
right,
very
Mal.
good.
What gives?
Dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career
Ooh.
burglar. Came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good
I'm
riddance.
cool.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or two after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check
It's a
it out.
hell of a long
Found
shot.
something else.
Oh yeah. Boop. Oh. Get over here.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if
Maybe
it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers.
Hello.
Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Oh my god, thanks.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
So rude. Where is he?
Mr. Arnett,
Oi.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
Hi.
It's the least I could do.
Is it though?
Terrible news about Julia.
Alright. Relationship.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
He's asking whether you
bad.
banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity.
You suck.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
No, they'll have to know.
Yes. We had relations.
Heather, quick. He's had relations with the woman.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Oh my god, stop lying to us.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, who's
I
lying?
don't know where he's from.
Who is the one
Julia.
telling Porky's here?
She always wanted to. She thought you could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Burglary suspect?
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
A LeBlanc.
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Stop lying to us. Just... You shifty? Look at your face, man. You're trying to get out of it. You're not doing
So
a very
you
good
wouldn't have
job.
any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this
Exactly.
LeBlanc character.
See, you understand.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
If you got nothing to hide,
That's right.
Why are you telling porkies to us?
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I
At
got
least
out of
try
the
and keep a
Corps,
straight
I was
face
like,
with all
You were
this.
in
You
the
know what I mean?
Marines.
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines.
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. We've been very...
I think he's talking about that as well.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur.
Yeah.
We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Sure. Alright. Got another tailing on our hands.
Car at the lights.
It's a nice car you got there.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Come on, move it. What's that guy
I'd
doing?
expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Oh god, he just crashed his car. He's clearly trying to get away from us, isn't he? Kill him. No, you die. He's into me.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Yeah, Henry. Stay in your lane, idiot.
Are you trying to blow our cover?
Too heavy-handed with a stick. I did all that. Oh god. Okay. Be lighter. You know. Too heavy-handed. Just be calm and cool about it, you know.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him.
I'm very good at this, aren't I?
We need to find out who killed the girl.
I'm not a very good
Can
detective.
you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch
I don't
with
think-
KGPL when they have some information.
I don't think this would count as experience if I ever tried to, you know, get a job as a detective. It's like, what type of experience do you have? Well, you see, I've played LA Noire like 10 times.
He's in that car at the lights.
I don't think that would count as me having experience. I know how to pick up an object and go, interesting.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull
Not
the war
relevant to
hero
the case.
excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
It's like a, you know, it's like a gun. It's like,
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
it is the best experience. Oh my god, are you kidding?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
You gotta move. Say what's taking them so long? It's on green.
That's it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
He hit me. What are you talking about? How you mad at me about that when that guy hit me? Hmm?
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I was driving fine. That guy hit me. That's not my fault, is it? Idiot. Don't beep at me. I'm a detective.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
No, they're not. I need to catch up too.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Makes it sound like he's been in the war before. And that's what technically the whole story is about, isn't it? And what these like flashback memory things are is like him in the war. Don't beep at me. Make everybody notice us. He's gone to the pawn shop.
Needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he wants. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. At risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I gotta go incognito. Shit. Ready to click the X button if he turns around. Whoop, whoop. Move, you stupid car.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
We did it.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
He's hightailing it out of
Gonna
here.
have to be.
We gotta stop him. Oi!
LAPD, a man who just came in here. You bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Yeah, that's right.
What have you got?
You bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
A one-way
That's
ticket.
good, but this is better.
Oh my god.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Only 600 clams. It's not a lot of clams, is it? I mean, for a normal person, like, it's probably a lot of clams, but...
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace.
Fred!
Who's working a shift on
Fred!
9th Beat, Sunset
Oh
Boulevard
my
between
god.
Jordan and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Right,
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of
so
a
let's
few,
go here.
but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
We're gonna go talk to Fred. Yeah. Why the hell did you go into me like that? It was his fault. These people. They just don't know when to quit, do they? So we don't have time, we gotta go talk to Fred. I'm coming for you, Fred.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I don't know if I was supposed to be going with him, but I've gone this way now. Balls.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Where are you running from, Nicole? Oh, hello.
Get behind something, Phelps.
We did it. Well done, team. Go, team.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad
Hey.
luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information. Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
By Jimmy. Jimmy boy.
Nabbed Jimmy on a burglary
Jim Bob.
a couple of years back. They cut through a
Jim
music
Drew.
shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum
Hey,
and Bailey.
thanks. Nice work to you
I
too,
would've had it
detective.
except for LeBlanc yelling,
Couldn't
"Run
have done it
for
without
Willie."
you.
Acrobat of some sort?
We're a team here.
More like a
Partners.
strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
That's what we're doing.
Thanks. Been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Okay. Willie.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Maybe.
Strong men held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull.
Could be.
Oh, sorry, we don't have time. We got shit to do, man. Go over.
Are you crazy?
Yes. Maybe I am. Wasn't me, officer, honest.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big
LeBlanc.
guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where Arnett comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey
Sure.
about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy?
Talking about me behind my back now.
Finbar?
Oh my goodness.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Talking about me behind my back. How rude
Here you go.
is that?
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
I know. It's like, how rude.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
He's a big cat. What else are we missing? Just keep tapping everything.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
I clicked that earlier. I don't know why I didn't show up. Okay. We gotta go talk to a lady.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions.
Hmm.
Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy.
Maybe I am
Rusty had his
touchy,
best ever
because, you know.
clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Then to take
A
confidence
hopped-up
and then you're
model,
like,
a cat, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
screams at me for crashing his
Fairy
car.
tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you
Is
through
it though?
the day, Cole.
I went the wrong way. Probably should have turned right. Doogie, doogie, doogie. lady lives up on the nicest part of town. Meet toy. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry. Shit.
Look out!
Well, he was in my way, so you look out.
Goddamn maniac!
I know, right? He's a maniac. I think he was talking about me, wasn't he? Shh. I don't think he's gonna be my friend anymore. Actually, meant times like he crashed in his car.
Nice house.
It's a nice place you got here. Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No,
Yes,
thank
please.
you, ma'am.
I'll have a
I
tea.
have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
List of stolen
Can you
items.
describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous
I'm a
accusations
detective,
in my own home.
ma'am.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with
Daughter's
the case.
boyfriend.
I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Yeah, exactly. Psh, how rude. Burglary.
What can you tell us
incident.
about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
She's not shifty.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Doom,
Good
doom,
heavens, no.
doom.
I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
The doctor, you say?
All of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to
Well-
ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's That's an outrageous allegation.
Is
Yes,
it though?
It is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
I remember, why didn't that come up? So I actually know where I'm going. There's an achievement for this. Hold on. There's an achievement for this. It's like if you drive her to the place without crashing, you get an achievement called Driving Miss Daisy or something. I believe it's something like that.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my
So
fiance
you
you're
might be
making
interested
scurrilous
in case you wanted
accusations
to play
about.
it yourself.
And Randall was
Wouldn't
obviously
know.
his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous.
Am
Both
I?
of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Is there?
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Driving along, do 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 do. You gotta drive nice when there's a lady in the car. 'Cause, you know, you don't spook them out. With him, I don't really care. Crash his car all day long. He deserves it. For something. I don't know. He just deserves it. Squeeze. See that? Perfect. Maybe turn on this one. Ready? Turn. Well, shoot. Someone hit me. How did I know you was gonna do that? What are you doing? I will beep the siren at you. So rude. Okay, turn on this one.
Open your eyes!
Well, don't do that. It was going so well until that guy just hit me. I thought it was close. Oh, we are? Show me the thing. Well, I suck at this game. I'm joking. We're the greatest detectives in the world. I can prove it.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
He's a liar, a cheat, and a thief. That's who your fiance is, ma'am. Howdy.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett, apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
She does need the help of Dr. Phil. I feel like that will sort everything out. Everything.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
It would make great TV, wouldn't it? I bet she didn't know as well that he brought a one-way ticket to Mexico.
Stop! LAPD! Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on,
Put your
Fine.
hands in the air!
And back up again.
Give it up! LAPD!
I lost my hat. Tell it to be on the corner, because...
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back?
Do I at least have my hat?
Into your own steam,
Come on.
miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
What an idiot.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Is it though? I'll be back. I don't actually know if there's anything else in this room, but okay. That's doubled. I think that was it. Right, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We need to talk. Bug.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and
I
Randall
can't say that word.
Blanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when.
She looks
and then have
pissed.
a guest burgle. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
She looks very pissed. Okay, motive for murder.
Reed and LeBlanc killed Julia Randall.
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. To marry Heather. Julia told the others that they were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
So sorry.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I
Then
need
why
to
did you
run?
buy a train ticket out of here? A one-way single train ticket out of here.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
It's in the suitcase,
I
love.
had no choice. I wanted to marry
Look
Heather.
for yourself.
I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
What about Mr. Henderson?
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Weirdly enough, we do. Ha! Did you look at that?
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries.
Oh.
Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy.
Can't do the time, don't do the crime. Isn't that right?
We're fitting you for convict stripes.
I think that might be the title for tomorrow's episode. Oh, Jesus. He just almost got wrecked. You can drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes. It does sound good, doesn't it? Sounds very good.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't
It's
box
got
in the
my hat
Marines,
back.
though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Doobie, doobie doo. We made it. Let us rock and roll.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Mm. Oh, something doctors work late today.
Hang on a moment, sister.
Yeah.
Tell him it's Henry
sister.
Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Oh.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Go on. Tell us the juicy gossip. What you got going on?
Glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life.
We
for
heard
her,
a little bit.
yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. It didn't matter how much money I
So you had a
spent on
wife,
her,
but
it
yet you
was
still
never
wanted
enough.
to poke that poor girl.
She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
He loved her and everything.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Alright.
What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
Oh my goodness.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Okay.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
I know. It's almost bedtime. Just kind of left her in there, like, you know, grieving. So sorry.
Really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Yeah, broken hearts for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next
Move
guy.
away, nothing to see here.
They're in this place and doing what they're told.
Oh, it's right next to us. We could have just walked.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well
Oh
and have
my
the
God,
commander set up a
harmonica.
dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
Let's go.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
That's it. The harmonica dude.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Well, he just changed his attitude, didn't he? Shit, we almost had him. Come on, move it. How would you not get him? Knocked his hat off and everything. What is it with me knocking these hats off? Go, 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 go. There is also another achievement within this level. It's like if you shoot all the Broadway sign off the tower. I'm not entirely sure if I have that or not.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
I don't actually know if I've got that. Let's see. We did it! I believe I have got that achievement, so...
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain.
Made of porcelain?
She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Yeah.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Buy us a drink. I'll have a lemon. Oh, shit, I didn't look down. Yes. 4 stars, baby. Just what we wanted. Hot dang.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being
Oh, that's
overrun.
cold
We have
rough.
to get off of this hill. That's one of our
I'll remember that.
The 22nd are still fighting.
Oof.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Oof. I'm sorry.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was won here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you
Oh
to
my
first
god, I
lieutenant.
got a silver star. What did I do? I mean, I clearly did something. Do 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 do.
Earl, Phelps. A shoot.
Okay, before we get into this. Oh wait, no.
Shooting
If
at
we
the
do this
111
first,
Club.
then we can kind of get into it tomorrow, can't we?
6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Sounds
Two
like
of
beef.
the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes.
Dun, dun,
Appears
dun.
we didn't get all of it.
Someone on
Okay. So much suspense. But we'll leave that till tomorrow. Hey! We done it. Cracked some more cases. And that, my friends, my dear friends, fellow peeps, my compadres. Is that a right word? Compad? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna probably stop talking before things get weird. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining. You have a great day, Jimbo. Thank you so much for being here. It's like such a pleasure. Thank you. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and we shall be back tomorrow. It has been fun, and all the fun comes from you. You make it fun. We're so cool. You're so cool. So, see you later, alligator. Bye.